I'm doing my Project 10 Pan finale. So I had 3 months to finish 10 products out of the list that I have, and I wrote everything down here. Originally I started with 18, one of those being a collection of products, and I ended up adding one more as I went. So ultimately I had 19 products to try to use 10 of over the course of 3 months. So I did actually finish 10 products. It was cutting it close. I just finished it, and at least one of the things that I thought I would finish, I didn't actually end up finishing, though I am like this close. And I'll just run through those in no particular order. The first product is the Viva La Juicy perfume. I liked this a long time ago when I got it. I still like it, but I don't like it as much anymore. It didn't last as long, and that may be because this was one of those drugstore versions, not the higher end versions. So I don't think I'd buy this again. Then I finished the Avon Footworks Lavender Comfort Foot Soak, and this was a lot thicker than I thought it would be. It was more like a bubble bath sort of consistency instead of a liquid like I thought it would be. I ended up using it as a bubble bath, but it wasn't really meant for that, so it was kind of filmy, I guess. I felt like I had to get back in the shower after I used this and rinse it off. So they don't make this particular scent anymore as far as I can tell, but they do have others of the foot soak. I would not buy that. Then I had the Dearberry Ice Cream Hand Cream in the scent Vanilla. I liked this okay. It was a hand cream. It did its job, but this Dearberry is the brand, and this is a Korean brand, and I got it in a mini box, and I would not go out of my way to try to get this again. Then I had the Pixi TintedBrilliance Balm, and this was in the color Unique Pink. I did finish most of this. It melted in the end, so it's completely empty. It did melt, but I pretty much was like maybe 1 or 2 uses away from finishing this when it did that, so I do count this as finished. I guess the way the Pixi TintedBrilliance Balms are supposed to work is that they show up clear, and then when you put them on, it becomes a color. And it didn't really for me. Like, if I wiped it away on something white, it would show up with a pink tint, but otherwise it did not look like it had any color on me at all. So I would not get this again. I also disliked the texture. It was kind of gritty, so I wouldn't consider another color of this either. Then the product that I added in was the Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment, and I did scrape this. I did finish this, and I did like this. However, it is very, very, very soft, so I would never consider getting this in the summer or any warmer months. I would consider getting this even though it is really expensive. This was just a mini size that was the Sephora birthday gift a while ago. But I do like that, and I would consider it at some point, but not anytime in the near future, especially not when it would be hot. Then I had the Clean It Up shampoo from Eva NYC. This was a sample size that I got in Glossy Box, and I actually really did like this. I liked how it made my hair feel. It felt really soft when my hair has been damaged for so long that not a lot has done that, so I really did enjoy this. I did like the smell as well. To me, it reminded me of kind of the musty scent of a cigar after, you know, the air has kind of permeated with that. If that is not the kind of scent you like, this is not the shampoo for you, because it is very, very strong in the shower, but it fades out. I didn't smell that after the shower, but in the shower I could really smell it. That's what it smells like to me. It does have a musty smell though, but I enjoy the smell. I would suggest smelling it first to make sure you like it though. Then I also finished the Sharra Lip Crayon, and I cannot read the color. It was supposed to be some form of pink. I made it to the plastic. This was another one like the Pixi one where it did not show up at all. And if you wiped it on something white, it, you know, showed up pink, but on my lips, it was basically no color. I finished this fairly quickly because I essentially used it as a lip balm instead. See, it had no real color. And then I did have this. It's the Flower Concealer. It did go bad though. So I did throw this out and I replaced it with the Benefit Fake Up. Then I finished a couple other individual projects in this. I'll get to the collection of products that I had in just a second because there are quite a few. So this time I finished the Timeshift Toner. It's completely empty except for that tiny bit that won't come out. And this was another Korean product that I got in Mimi Box. I didn't really like it that much. It was not bad necessarily, but it wasn't good either. Like, I didn't really feel like it did anything for me. It didn't do anything negative though. And then I had the Ladykin Vampire Dark Repair Youth Activator. And this was a serum, and I did finish that except for the tiny, tiny bit there that just won't come out. It actually was having a hard time coming out in the dropper anyway. I would actually have to open it up and try to pour it out of there, and I just can't get anything else out without trying to take this little plastic part out, and I don't really want to do that because I think I might actually hold on to this. This is a nice little bottle. The dropper was actually pretty good, but just does not go down to the bottom. And those were the 9 individual products that I did finish. My very last one that I did manage to finish was my collection of items. So this is number 10, and I will go through those quickly. The first thing was the e.l.f. Translucent Mattifying Powder. It looks like this. I had very little left in this when I started. I had kind of botched repressing it, so I finished this up pretty quickly. Then I had the John Frieda Full Repair Touch Up Flyaway Tamer. It was like this. It's got a mascara wand, and it was just a kind of really, really light gel meant to tame like all the little hairs up there. And they don't make this anymore. It was discontinued. I'm not sure why, because it's actually a really good product, but I'm not going to pay inflated pricing online just to get that. I now use a clear mascara. Then I finished the Likey Detox Scalp Care Gel. This was another Mimi Box product that I had as in my sample project pan. Even though it was the full size, it was just small. I didn't really think this did anything, so I would not try to get this again. Then I had the Laura Mercier Flawless Skin Face Polish, and this was a deluxe size sample. I actually have a full size of this. I do really like it, so I would buy that because I did. Then I had the Neutrogena Deep Clean Hydrating Bamboo Gel Cleanser. Right here. And this was something that I got from my Yes Style box. It is from China. I don't think they make this here, but I wouldn't get it even if they did. I had the Temptu highlighter in Pink Pearl that came in Ypsi a while ago, and I did finish this up. I actually liked it as a cheek highlighter. It just took a really long time, so I did mix it into my foundation. I mixed it into some lotions just to kind of get through it. It was very natural, but I did actually enjoy putting it down as like a liquid highlight under like whatever other highlight I was using. I wouldn't buy it though, but I did enjoy it while I had it. Then I had the Rimmel Scandaleyes pencil in Nude, and it's like that. And I like it. I would probably buy it again. I'm using the NYX Wonder pencil right now, but I would buy this again because it's pretty affordable and I need the liner for the waterline. Then I had also finished the samples of the Urban Decay Original Eye Primer. And I've had this before. I think I have some samples of it. I don't feel like I actually have any need to buy eye primers because I have so many of them and they're all basically sample sizes. And I think you still get a lot of samples of eye primers and things like palettes and whatnot. So, you know. And I also finished the Jack Black Double Duty Face Moisturizer. This was just a sample, so I used it, but I wouldn't buy it. I also finished the Collagen Moistfull Enriched Cream from Etude House sample. And I like their regular cream better than the Enriched cream. So I probably would not buy this specifically, but I would buy from this line. And I also finished this YSL Touche Éclat sample in number 1. I have not opened these two, and I'm probably not going to. But I did like this, but I would never pay the price that this costs. And there were some other little products in this as well. I had quite a bit actually. I had the Nude Perfect Cleanse. I did finish that. It was in one of these little packets. So it was like one of those ones that you use for makeup removing. And I did not really like this, so I would not get this. I felt like after this, and it's a cleanser, that's supposed to remove your makeup, but I felt like I had to wash my face again. Then I finished this M sample like this. It had 3 eyeshadows and a blush. I liked them okay, but the colors weren't great for a sample. I had the Living Proof Satin Hair Serum right there. And I had to pop off the cap to finish it. This did not reach all the way down to the bottom. I would never buy this. I didn't like it that much. There are other hair serums that I like way better than that, like the Kenra one. Then I had the Sicily Black Rose Cream Mask. I also felt like this left a film on my face, and I did not really enjoy this. I don't know how much this really cost. I got this in a glossy box when I had it for a couple months, and I wouldn't try to hunt this down. And then the last thing has been like a major holdout product. This is the Benefit Eye Bright. It is finally empty. It got to the point where I sharpened it, I tried to use it, and it just popped right out because it was right at the edge. This has lasted me so long. I really do like it, but I would not buy it again for a while. I have another pencil. It's not exactly the same because it's not that pink color, but the Cella pencil right here that I'm using basically for the same purpose. Eventually, I would get this again though. Okay, now on to the products I did not finish. First, I have the Benefit Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Foundation in I'm Pure for Sure Ivory. And this very top mark here is where I am. I just can't use a whole lot of this. I don't like it a whole lot. I'm going to put it away for a while, but I will try to finish it up later this year. Then I had the Skin Food Black Sugar Mask, and I just never even opened this. So this was a big fail here. And I will eventually try for that, but I have some open ones that I'm going to try for first. Then I have the Mane and Tail Hair Strengthener Daily Leave-In Conditioner. And I am right there. I started up here, so I did use quite a bit, and you can use quite a bit of this. So I'm going to work on finishing that up little by little, maybe not as aggressively as I have been. I would probably not buy this again though. Then I had the Etude House Face Conditioning Fixer, and I'm about halfway now. I didn't really think that I would finish this, but I did not use it at all before I started this, so it has gotten me using it, so that's good. and I will probably continue on that. Then I have the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Bronzer, and it has started to crack right there and move around. I actually am pretty close. I wasn't sure I would finish this at all because it just takes so long. But I feel like I'm getting there now, which is good, and it's a noticeable difference from how it was when I first started. Then I have the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural and Light, and it looks like this. I don't know if you can tell, but it's worn down more at the top here than it is here. Obviously, I didn't even hit pan on it, and I am going to put it away because it doesn't do well for me right now. But I do like this. I just don't know after I'm done with this one if I'd get it again. Then I had the Urban Decay liner in Zero and Whiskey. I have made pretty good progress on Whiskey, not as much as Zero. I've gotten out of the habit of using pencil liner especially, but black liner. And so I've been using brown more. It's not as harsh. But I did not finish either of those. I probably will put this away, though I do want to finish this sometime this year because it is pretty old and is kind of drying out. Then I have the Urban Decay Eldorado pencil, and I guess I could say this is done. I can't sharpen it anymore, but it does have some there that I can still use. So, I mean, technically it's not done, so I'm not considering it done, but I won't be able to sharpen it anymore, so after that point is gone, this will be done. They don't make that color anymore, but I'm not enjoying pencil liner as much as I used to, and especially Urban Decay is pretty expensive. Then I have the Benefit Fake Up Concealer, which I did scrape out of here and put into a jar. Right here, that's what I have left, and I'm just gonna continue using that. This is the only under eye concealer like this that I have. It's just a concealer, not a corrector, so I will just continue using this till it is gone, and I probably won't buy it again. That is everything for my project pan. I do have a new project that I am starting tomorrow, and I will see you guys then. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.